There's no such thing as a headphone place, Brian.
There's some place they'll fix your headphones.
What?
When did you buy the When did you buy the headphones?
3 years ago when we started this show.
Okay, they're out of warranty then. Are they those ones? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, those are the dollar store headphones that I bought for $20. Those things lasted me way longer than those expensive pair of headphones.
Oh, okay.
That you just how do you break them? They can't. They should not. They should be.
Oh, they're all made so cheaply. Like that's why
They're not made cheaply. Then why they cost $100 to buy?
I don't know, because they can.
No, they were not 100. They were more like 60. But really expensive headphones are probably, what is it, 300 or something?
Yeah, like really, really ones. And the 100 ones, you're looking at like Beats, stuff like that. Like Rachel's got a pair of Beats. They work pretty good. She bedazzled them.
Wow, that's the gayest thing I ever heard.
I mean, she's a womaner.
Yeah, that's true. And that is true.
It's not like I bedazzled them.
Yeah, you would though. What would you bedazzle them with?
With candy.
Yeah.
Like spiral peppermints.
Skittles. You would
Skittles
put Skittles
and
on
gummy
them.
gumdrops.
Yeah.
It looked like the witch's house from Hansel and Gretel by the time I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some children in the oven.
Brian.
Lure them in with my cotton candy headphones.
What the hell, man? This took a sort of strange turn.
Well,
what happened?
That's how
you're
that
getting up,
story
you're
goes.
sitting down. What's going on? Is the couch uncomfortable for you?
No, I'm just getting more comfortable.
Okay.
It's my ADHD.
Shut up. You don't have ADHD. You can't just diagnose yourself. We've got to stop with this ADHD
hey,
diagnosis.
I took a test on BuzzFeed.
Did I ever tell you when I was walking around? The gym is just an interesting place. Like at one point,
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna be your sort of documentarian. Sort of, I'm on
like
the front lines.
Richard Attenborough of the
yeah,
gym.
I'm sort of on the front.
There was a woman, and her ass was hanging out.
What is that fucking?
It's Richard Attenborough.
That's not Richard
She's
Attenborough.
on the stairmaster.
No, look at the ass look at the gigantic buttocks.
Hanging out of the Lululemons.
Lululemon. Her see-through.
Do you know why they call them Lululemons? Because the inventor thought it would be funny for Asian
you have
people
to do it.
to say Ruru Remons.
The blonde pog in the Lululemons.
Look at the males come to the watering hole.
Watches the squat rack. That is how she would speak. That's how you would do it, I think.
I don't know what the hell I was doing. I'm bad at impressions. I was doing Columbo on our way here, and you said it sounded like Rip Torn, and I had no idea.
Well, you made him sound more crazy. You almost went into Donald Duck territory. Yeah. Pardon me. He's a little bit more calm. Yeah.
He does that. He like holds his head. He's always rubbing his temples.
He's always Yeah. Because you walk around and I was in one room and they just have these exercise bikes, right? People, you warm up in there.
Yeah.
And there's just a Nigerian guy. He was on his phone. He was like the phone full volume, and what he's watching is a Nigerian preacher.
Really?
Yeah, he just, Christ is coming.
Prepare yourself.
The Lord is here.
Anyone who is gay will not be going to the kingdom of heaven.
He will be coming. And then, yeah. And then there's a dude.
That's like the #1 hit show in Nigeria.
And you would think, okay, this is a racist point, but then there's just a guy. Then there's there's the honk, #1 honk.
Yeah.
And he's got the shaved head, and all he does the whole time is that he's dancing in front of the mirror. And he does woo, woo, and he starts whistling every time he goes to the weights.
What the hell is going on at that gym?
No, but this is just the general, I think, psychological temper of most of the people. If you get out, And then there's two women, just beautiful athleisure, head to toe, beautiful, expensive athleisure, just going, oh my God, Kimberly finally got her ADHD diagnosis. Finally. Oh, really? Good for her. Good for her. She's been wanting it for so long. It explains everything. Yeah, no, I'm sure it explains everything. That she's been a cunt for, all the time that I mean, these were beautiful women, so I didn't.
You didn't. Excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, madam.
Anyways, here's how I feel about this. Have sex with me?
No. Please? Ew.
Oh, sorry. Can I take you out to a nice dinner? It's a bullshit thing.
No, you go walk. Do you have any dogs? If she doesn't have any dogs, you're like, you fucking bitch. Why don't you have any dogs?
I bet if you got a dog, you probably pick up more pussy.
No.
You don't think so? You then walk around with like a cute little dog, going through the farmer's
What
market?
a terrible reason to get a dog.
Oh yeah, no. That I'm not saying that's not the case, but I'm telling you it would probably happen. It is a terrible. That's the worst reason to get a dog, to get pussy. I got another living thing, so that maybe women will sleep with me. That'd be like having a child just for the pussy. You just like.
What makes you think that I'm looking? I'm
not
done.
I'm not saying that you are. I was just making a statement about.
How dare you?
But you're done. You're done with women.
No, I'm.
You're just done looking. You want them to find you now.
No, I'm not. I don't have any expectations.
You need to have like a Sleepless in Seattle type situation, like a meet.
What happened in Sleepless in Seattle?
I don't remember. I don't know.
You just dropped a thing.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Like I know I've seen it. I just don't remember.
I've seen it.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened in like any of the like Harry Met Sally.
What happened in World War II?
The wrong people got into power in Germany, and we had to take care of business.
Every day.
I bet you thought I was going to say the wrong people won or something.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Well, technically, it was really the Russians and the Russians draining the resources from the German army.
Yeah.
As they were fighting on the Eastern Front, that really, some would say.
Yeah, well, I mean, America didn't get involved into the Eastern Front.
We don't have to do history. We don't have to do history. I know you were talking about something.
Yeah, on the TV right now. But yeah, the Russians won World War II.
Yeah.
And then
what about Love Island? What is the gist of Love Island? Tell me Love Island. This seems like your show. That you would be jacking off to Gen Z.
The only part of Love Island I saw was here when they had like all these people with marital problems. Like
were we watching? Was that Love Island? Or was that Too Hot to Handle? What's the difference?
I don't know, man. I think Too Hot to Handle is the one where they have like a Google speaker that yells at them when they have sex.
Oh.
I think that's what that is.
No, I think that's Love is Blind.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen any of these. I've seen Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah.
I could be on that show with my self-diagnosis, actually. I really like Smash Brothers.
You cannot just be on.
Imagine me showing up to a date with Smash Brothers, like with a Switch, setting it up on the table of the Italian by night.
If you finally got an autism ADHD diagnosis, that would complete the circle of all of literally everyone
be like
of
Sauron
my friends
being
the ring. Sorry?
That'd be like Sauron getting the ring. 1,000 years of darkness.
Oh man, what a nerd
Cast
reference.
it into the fire.
You must have autism. This you dropped a Lord of the Rings reference.
No, I'm just a fucking like loser dork.
Shut up. Don't say that. I don't like that either. I don't like that kind of talk either.
All right, well, I appreciate that you don't like that.
I mean, you are, but I don't like the kind of talk.
You like being the one to say it.
Yes. I just don't like that kind of talk from you.
Man, that's a lot of swastikas.
Brian, you have to give them context.
Oh,
please,
yeah,
please, for the love of God, please give them context.
Yeah, it's not just Arif's apartment. It's a World War II show. They're showing.
No, there's not. What do you mean, just Arif's apartment? State that back. Take that back. I don't have swastikas in my apartment.
No, I
idiot.
know you don't. That's why I clarified. It's not just Arif's apartment.
No, but just Arif's apartment
well,
would
we're
imply.
in your apartment watching a World War II documentary.
Okay, there, fine. And why are you saying there are lots of swastikas?
Because they're in Berlin in 1932.
Okay, all right, good.
I think 1932. I don't know exactly when this was, but
Yeah.
oh look, they're doing the Roman salute.
They were just saying hi to the crowds.
Oh hey Hitler.
Isn't that funny that in an effort to unwoke Grok, it immediately became full Nazi. You know what I'm talking about?
Not exactly. No. What happened?
You didn't even hear what I said. You just
said in order to unwoke Grok, it became full Nazi.
yeah.
How did explain?
There was some sort of code that I guess Elon tried to make some changes with Grok because it's an AI thing,
Right.
right? And they took out some sort of code that would, I guess, that were the guardrails, that were the woke guardrails for AI or something.
Okay.
And then when they removed them, that's when it became fully like Hitler did nothing wrong. The Texas floods wouldn't have happened.
Oh, is this going on right now? Is Grok like this right now?
Or it was like that for a couple. No, not. It was like that for about 2 hours,
Oh man.
and then they
put the guardrails back on.
or he turned it offline or something like that. I don't know.
I
Okay.
mean, Grok's like all that AI shit is fucking horse shit, man. But that's kind of that's like someone did a show on Twitch that was like all completely like AI generated. It was like Seinfeld setting, but it was all like animated and like dictated by AI, and they just sort of let it run on its own. And eventually, like Jerry's like, "Well, I don't know about these black people." Like,
Oh my god.
like it just went full like racist out of nowhere. Like, well, I don't know. You know, you can't be a woman if you're a man.
Well, it's interesting that it
He's
just.
got a penis, Jerry. He can cut it off.
Oh, look at all these Indian people in World War II. Isn't that
Oh,
crazy?
Are
Did you see that?
Are they on the German side?
No, you idiot. They're on the English side. They were
Yeah,
India
because
was a
India
colony.
was a part of the British Commonwealth.
Are they
Hitler
on the
liked the
German
Indian
side?
people, though, didn't he?
He didn't like
He liked aspects of the
Indian culture, and yeah, he had this idea that well, the swastika or swastika is a Sanskrit symbol,
Right.
right? And that's just turned upside down or turned
Just a
to the
little,
right.
little left.
to the left, yeah. Whether he loved Indian people, no. I don't know whether, I don't know. But his hatred was specifically for, obviously, Jews and black people.
Jews,
He
gays,
had-
and the blacks, and
No, he didn't really, like, the gay, like, there were lots of gay Nazi generals, by the way. They were
Oh,
all
really?
sort of, oh yeah. Like, there were a whole
like
bunch of
secretly
them.
or like openly.
They didn't really have, pride parades. They had a different kind of pride parade
Yeah, I
in
know
Germany
they
at the
didn't
time.
have like drag story time, 1932 Berlin. But
Yeah, yeah. I think there were open secrets. Like they knew them. They were.
Oh, like Republicans.
Yeah, because the idea of sexuality, like they didn't like coming out as gay wasn't a thing until
Right.
very, very recently, until after the Stonewall. People were gay and they just sort of everyone just kind of understood it.
Right.
They didn't really need to. It didn't become a cultural thing, in the way that it is now.
Yeah, you just either were or you weren't. Kind of.
Well, you just didn't. I just don't think you know. told anyone. Maybe you just didn't tell anybody. You
Well,
didn't just talk about it.
Yeah, you probably just didn't like. I mean, most people never really talked about like who they were fucking. I mean, like throughout history until like modern history, like people are like bragging about who they're fucking.
Yeah, I mean there was always sort of rumor, like people would always imply things about. It's not like as though people were fine with gay people or whatever, but because there was like people. I'm reading this book about Caravaggio, and this guy, I guess now you could call him. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, but I guess you would call him like a bisexual person or something like that. But you know, no one really knows whether he had sex with, you know, young men or whatever.
Right.
I mean, not but like young men or whatever. But people just implied it from his paintings. But then again, he was, because he's like sexualized. Like there's a famous painting of John the Baptist that he makes. That's very like he's in the nude. Like John the Baptist is in the nude.
Yeah, being
And it's
baptized
like a young
or
boy.
something, right?
No. It's like a young. He's like a young teenage boy, but it's like, supposed to symbolize like, just a free.
There.
Hmm.
Mm,
Well, I don't know how to articulate it because it's a painting, and if I would articulate it, it kind of takes away from the painting itself. But there's the painting of John the Baptist, his first painting of John the Baptist, Caravaggio's first painting of John the Baptist, and also a painting called Love Conquers All, where it's just a young Cupid, sort of naked young Cupid,
mm-hmm.
Blasting through some books or whatever.
No, I bet he was blasting.
Yeah. Or he's just standing amongst sort of books and things that are overturned, implying that love and eroticism takes precedence over all of your, all of vain human efforts at understanding and
Right.
logic and all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, if you look at those paintings, look it up. Look up Caravaggio.
Caravaggio?
Caravaggio. Caravaggio. And look up Love Conquers
Those guy.
All. Yeah, that's a self-portrait. That's him. Love Conquers All, and then John the Baptist, the first John the first painting that he makes. So John the Baptist, and then there's
this one where he's hanging dong.
Yeah, that's John the
There you go.
Baptist.
Hey, hello.
Oh, is that Love Conquers All? No, that's Love Conquers All.
Oh, that's the and it's not even that big of a penis, really. That's the average size.
Looks right at the penis.
Look at the look on his face too. He's like, "Yeah, drink it in, ladies."
That's right. So that's Love Conquers All.
He's about to conquer something.
Yeah.
And John the Baptist.
Yeah. There's one with John. He makes two paintings of John the Baptist. The first one is the one where it's very,
Okay, this one with the spear.
That's the last one. That's the second one.
All right.
The first one. That's what the one where
he's like holding this guy down.
No, that's no, that's not that one.
A lot of John the Baptist photos. The way he's holding him down is kind of interesting. Like I know, like there's blood, so maybe it's not what it looks like, but
let me look it up. I have it right here.
In your book about Caravaggio.
Yeah.
I haven't even really heard of Caravaggio. Well, maybe this one is that the John the Baptist one?
That's the one.
Okay, he's just kind of like lazily with a cloth, just sort of covering his private
Saint
parts.
John the Baptist. Sorry, it's this one. Look at this one over here.
Okay.
See it?
Okay, yeah, no, there he goes, hanging dong too.
Yeah. So the thing that Caravaggio, so he's a Renaissance painter. The thing what he does, what he's known for, what he's unique about, his paintings are unique, is because he brings like the real life. Like he paints scenes from the Bible,
Yeah.
but he uses real people in them,
Oh,
and
like
in
actual,
real
like,
scenery.
models and
That's
stuff like
right.
that,
And
yeah.
so it was very unique because no one had ever done that before.
Right.
And what he would do, he was like he was kind of, he was just kind of a rough dude. And so sometimes he would even use like prostitutes to model for saints.
All right, go on.
You know, there's a painting that he does of like Saint Catherine that's very famous because, or I think I love it because it's like Saint Catherine is this sort of, I don't know very much about Catholic history, but she's supposed to be this saint who was supposed to be put on this, what is this wheel? You know that wheel that sort of stretches people. I don't know, whatever that's called. It's got like spikes on it.
I saw in like a video Rachel was watching about the Last Supper, not necessarily about St. Catherine, but they showed a painting where she was sort of like holding onto a wheel that was foreshadowing, not foreshadowing because it already happened, but sort of like alluding to how she died, where she was put on a torture wheel.
Or something like that. Anyway, so
Is that
this
the same painting, the Caravaggio one?
I don't know, maybe. But anyway, so the story is that the Saint Catherine, when she was put on the wheel, God sent a lightning bolt and broke the wheel, right? And then
Right.
the executioner killed her with a sword. But
Why did they just get a new wheel? They didn't have a backup wheel? They didn't anticipate this happening?
no, they just had the one wheel with the spike. Yeah, they didn't have.
Fucking cheap out on torture wheels.
Well, you know, it was.
I would have.
But that's not the point of the
I would have
story.
had two wheels. That's all I'm saying.
You're an idiot. What the fuck are you?
Look, if a
do you
wheel
mean,
break, she's not the only one being tortured that day, and now we got to kill her with a sword.
Yeah.
Defeats the whole purpose of the thing.
Well, they didn't anticipate the fucking lightning bolt coming
Clearly,
and
and
destroy
that's
it.
the problem.
Well, they didn't think that she was a saint. That's why they were putting her on the. Okay, anyway.
I'm just saying, prepare for all occurrences. You know, if it happens, you know, if a lightning bolt hits it twice, then she's a saint.
They weren't prepared for it hitting the first time.
Lightning
What are you
doesn't strike twice. I read that.
Yeah, but they probably had the saying after the Saint Catherine thing, right?
Oh yeah, after that they're like, oh, maybe we need two wheels, just in case it's a saint.
Maybe it was a sunny day and they were like, well, there's no possible way there's going to be a lightning bolt today. So they won't need the second wheel. They just left the second wheel because it's big and it's got the... Brian, I'm just trying
the
to tell you...
executioner was like, what are the fucking chances?
That's right.
This ruins my whole day.
That's right. That's how she proved that she was a saint.
And then
Right? That's how she got canonized.
And then they killed her with a sword.
They killed her with a sword. So the painting has her she's sitting down and behind her. Now he's using you have to understand, like, it's very unusual for Caravaggio for at the time because he's using a prostitute as a model to be the model for a saint. Right? And in the painting, you'll see that the wheel is smashed. He paints a smashed wheel, symbolizing like God. But he has the saint holding the sword, right?
Okay.
As though, this is the implement of the thing that was killing her. But she's holding the sword almost sexually. Like, if you look at the painting, it's like she's holding the sword, like she's holding a penis.
Oh, like she's grabbing onto it, like
She's got her fingers around it, like the way she's holding it, and she's looking at you. It's a very
like, this
bizarre.
could be you, big boy.
It's very bizarre because
What do you
the
say
sword
you
is
and
the
I
thing.
break another wheel.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can imagine the church elders and everyone being like, they had never seen anything like it. They had never ever seen, sexuality, sort of subtle sexuality, be brought straight into biblical stories, you
Right.
know, and they just went nuts at the time.
Did
Because
they ban it? Did they put
no,
it on
they
it?
loved it. They for a while they loved it because he was doing something unusual. He was making the Bible relatable to everyone, right?
Yeah, because sex sells.
Kind of, yeah. But it was like they didn't, the sex part wasn't overt. They just everyone
Yeah.
just kind of saw it and be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, the Virgin Mary and her pussy's out.
No, he didn't paint Virgin Mary with a.
Like she's just sitting there. She's got the halo behind her head. She's got her like fingers, like the two fingers up, but she's also spread eagle, and you can see her full bush.
Come on,
And they
man.
put that in the Sistine Chapel. Yeah, that's where we're gonna put that right behind the Pope's pulpit.
Well, that's a lot of them bringing him doing that is a lot more. That's a very Greek thing. So he's bringing in when those Renaissance painters do that, what they're doing is a thing that he's mixing in pagan imagery with Christian stories.
Right.
Because all of the Greek like all those Greek stories, they were sort of overtly sexual. They had no problem with being
Oh, yeah.
overtly sexual,
Pussies,
right?
dicks
But it was
out
never.
all over the place. They
That's
loved
right.
it.
So when they
I saw Spartacus, the show, on Stars. Well, it's the movie too, but on Stars, there's pussy out, there's dick out, and there's blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not as good as the Kubrick movie, but it's up there. Up there with the Stanley Kubrick 1960 classic. It's Spartacus on Stars. Blood and Sand, I believe it was called. And then Gods of the Arena. I'm basically just filling air while you're taking a bite of your fucking chicken sandwich. Oh man, that.
But you know what I'm talking about. You understand.
Yeah,
You
like,
can picture yourself like coming back into like in the old. Like imagine being never seeing anything sexual ever when it comes to like all of sex being something that you speak about in hushed tones.
right.
And there's a painter. He just paints this thing, and he's like, "Look, it's a painting of Saint Catherine."
You think?
See, nothing to see
You
here.
think the bishop is like, I need to review this in my quarters?
That's right. I have to take this painting for myself.
I'm
Actually,
gonna need those 3 altar boys to come with me. Come here. You need to light some candles or whatever the fuck you do.
So anyway, like the thing with Caravaggio is that you saw those John the Baptist painting and the Love Conquers All. Like that's pretty.
Yeah,
Like that's pretty
pretty risque.
pretty risque, So people sort of spoke about it in hushed tones. This guy is a sodomizer or whatever. And there was a thing about like people's reputation. Like if someone said a thing about your reputation,
This is
It
not
would-
to interrupt, but this is a little off topic. But you ever notice how Mussolini kind of looks like one of the 3 Stooges?
in what way, Brian?
He just kind of looks like Curly. Like I bet if we had the sound on, like obviously it wouldn't sound this way, but he's like, meow, wise guy, eh? Like.
Right.
Anyways, go ahead. What were you saying about?
Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. Forget my boring fucking speech.
Mussolini got me distracted.
Yeah, never mind.
No,
No, I'm just saying that there was, like, when you talk about someone's sexuality, like they don't, they had a weird approach. It's a very strange thing where they were fine with it being them doing their thing behind closed doors or whatever, but then as soon as someone said the thing, said it out loud, said the words, automatically it became a terrible, terrible thing, like an insult, a horrible, like the actual experience
yeah, like
was a lot more common than the fact of someone saying I am being an openly homosexual man.
the thing existing
Do you understand what I'm saying?
is less offensive than it being pointed out and being displayed. Like
Sorry, say that again.
the thing, the thing existing is less offensive to them than it being out in the open and being pointed at and
almost as though the experience was fine, but as soon as language got associated with the thing, with the act, then it became a problem. Then
Right.
people considered it an insult.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
Alright.
Like the second that there was a way to describe it, they're like, oh no, we can't have this.
Yeah, but they were fine with it happening. Do you?
Yeah,
It's a very strange,
they would prefer it to be behind closed doors than in the shadows.
It's kind of like racism right now. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can be we can all have
we're-
it in our heads. We can all do the thing, but as soon as you say it, you sound just like a.
that's a wild like, because you're not wrong, but that's still fucking crazy. You're like, well, like being gay out in the open, people have a problem with that, and that's wrong. I should be able to say the N word in the
I'm
town
not saying
store.
we should. I'm just trying to make connections. I'm just trying to give you some sort of
Oh,
idea.
speaking of racism, what's going on over here?
Oh yeah, he's measuring his skull. I think.
Yeah, that old what did they call that?
Eugenics.
Oh yeah, eugenics, but like there was a name for the pseudoscience where
Eugenics is what it's called.
well, yeah, okay. They're making masks out of this black guy's face. That's not cool. I don't know what's where is this, Egypt? Egypt in the 40s? We could just probably cut dead air out, right? Like
we can't.
Okay. Oh no, this is Warsaw. This is in Poland. Oh man, Poland in the 40s. Not a good place to be.
A lot of Polish people. Is that reason?
No, that's not the. It's more the German people I'm concerned about.
Oh, okay. You know what they say? The thing about Polish. You remember they had lots of Polish jokes.
Yeah, I mean that's
You know
what.
the thing about this World War II footage. No matter what, on either side of of the war, everyone's suits look so great. Everyone
know.
dresses so like the poor people, the rich people. No matter how do the suits how are those suits tailored so well? Even you're dirt poor, like even the clothes fit well. It doesn't.
It's the time period, man. Like they didn't have a Walmart to go buy a fucking Taz T-shirt wearing like backwards like New York Yankees fucking hip hop gear. Like they had to go to a tailor and be like, I need clothes, and then they would stitch the clothes together. And so yeah, you ended up with like amazing suits for everybody instead of like someone wearing like federal breast inspector or something like that. You imagine somebody walking around like 1940s Poland with like a shirt that says the myth and like the arrows pointing up and the legend and the arrows pointing down to his dick. You imagine like how well do you think Stewart's Gifts would do in the 40s?
They didn't have like a fart spray shop, maybe.
A fart spray shop.
Like selling a whoopee cushion shop.
Oh man, do you remember that? There was a store like that. They don't really have it anymore. But there was a store when I was a kid. I would come up here, whenever we went school shopping, and we would like go there to get like gag shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and they had like fart spray. They had like this powder.
Have you smelled fart spray?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's not. It's worse than farts.
Yeah, no, it is.
It burns the nostril. It burns the hair in your
Oh
nostrils.
man, we used to be able to go to fucking Hardwick's when I was a kid over in Calais and buy stink bombs.
Right.
And we could like fucking throw them at people in the bathroom at school
Why?
because kids are fucking awful. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love these people. I mean, the war is obviously horrible, but even if you just forget the soldiers, just look at normal, even poor children on the streets dress better than the richest people now. How is that? How is it even possible?
You think we should go back to not go back to this, but go back to that?
What?
Like, and not the dead bodies in the street, but like the clothes that they're wearing. Like
look,
we should
look
go
at,
back.
Look
to,
at, look at. Name one person who's dressed bad. Like these are people, obviously like poor people. Look at that child. He's dressed. He's like a suit. Look at that.
Oh, look, there's Macklemore.
Yeah. Everyone looks
I mean,
great.
the guy in the white sheet probably isn't looking so hot.
Probably not. No. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we should
How
go
is
back
that
to that.
even
We should go
possible?
back to tailored like clothes for everybody. I mean, now it'd be obscenely expensive.
Sure.
Although I would
But
love,
maybe they just wore them to rags.
I would
you know?
like if time travel ever existed and and then you just happen to be watching one of these documentaries and you just see like everybody like looking amazing, time period appropriate clothing, and just one guy with like an "I'm with stupid" shirt, just
Yeah.
and like fucking jorts walking through.
No one needs to wear athleisure and wearing,
Someone's got
Crocs.
like Lululemon leggings.
Look at this. Look at this. Like, name one person. Look at everyone in the background. You'll
Yeah.
see nobody in the background. Even in the look at those kids.
Everyone's looking sharp.
I mean, they all kind of look. They all sort of dress
Holy
the
fuck,
same.
buddy. Calm down with that club.
Yeah. But yeah, they all sort of dress the same, kind of. There is that one problem with
You didn't have a lot
with
of
with
options.
tailored clothing, I suppose.
Like clothes from the 30s and the 40s, like especially like old film noir movies,
Yeah.
amazing. I would let that.
And they seem so effortless. Like, they don't even. It doesn't even look like they're trying.
I mean, like somebody
dress well?
tried to fucking walk around with a fedora now. Dork,
Yes, of course.
piece of shit.
Right.
But
yeah.
like
you've,
back then, like
go back to your Settlers of Catan game. You fucking.
although I you know what, I would give it to someone if they came in with a full on tailored suit that matched the fedora. I'd be like, you know what?
Oh, you mean a bespoke suit?
Yeah, like not like.
But
a
bespoke
suit.
is not like. But these people weren't even wearing bespoke stuff. I feel like bespoke is only a thing. The thing where you get like bespoke, meaning those people who get 3. You go if you have to get a new suit, you get 3
Well, not even
measurements,
necessarily bespoke,
3 times
but like,
measurements.
you know how everybody in like the 1940s had like, like this. They dress like this, but they have fedoras, but it made sense.
Sure.
Like that. That's more what I'm talking. Not like I have 3 suits so I can wear a fedora.
Right.
No, like if your entire outfit has to match it. If you
They
Yeah,
were all
one-
big on hats. Everyone has to wear a hat if you left the house. Like, you wore the shoes. Everyone's got a hat on. The men, I mean,
yeah,
right? Now a fedora is kind of an oddity, right? Like, that's a guy. Now fedora is synonymous with some sort of fat nerd or someone who's
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
cosplay some
milady.
sort of
yeah.
some sort of mighty boss who's he's like in a ska band or something like
Oh,
that. Yeah. He's
speaking
wearing
of this,
bowling
won't
shoes and shit.
surprise you whatsoever, but I owned a fedora once.
Oh, that's very surprising.
I did.
Toss it next to your fucking green Kangol hat.
I didn't have a Kangol hat. I had a FUBU hat. It's much worse.
Sorry, but FUBU hat. My
Actually,
mistake.
no, a Kangol hat probably would have been worse. There's no excuse for that. They didn't. I didn't think Samuel Jackson made a Kangol hat look good.
You didn't have a Kangol?
No, I had a.
You said FUBU, okay?
yeah,
I do remember
and it
the
was
story.
a ball like it was a green pleather ball cap.
Green pleather.
It's
That's
the
what
ugly.
it
It
was.
looked like a booger. It's the ugliest fucking thing. But I'm like, yeah, no FUBU.
I look
I'm
fucking-
cool.
I
Wu
look
Tang
pretty
is for the children. Yeah, well, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Yeah.
'Cause, I thought it was black. For us, by us. Tell it, brother. Let me put on this Rough Riders compilation disc that I bought at
It is a tough
Shoppers Drug Mart for $12.99.
Do you think that if you and I just started dressing like, World War II poor people, I'm not saying we dress like the rich people in World War II. We dress like the poor kids in World War II.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Poor people our age.
But like newsy.
Do you
caps
think
and
we'd
stuff
look
that?
like
Oh,
hand
those
jobs?
Hitler Youth outfits are gay.
Ah, yes, the Hitler Youth outfits.
Hello, boys. Go see the general in the cabin.
Yeah, it's again. I mean, it would be. This is redundant to say that these people are obviously these kids are dressed well. It's a sort of a hack thing to say about the Hitler Youth.
No, they're not dressed well.
You don't think they're dressed well?
No, they look
Look
like
at them.
Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts, no.
Shorts. What are you?
The
Look at
shorts
they,
are-
they're wearing dress shoes too. Like they're just watching around.
No, like you got to get to be a full-grown Hitler adult to get the good clothes, like the Hugo Boss stuff, because that was Hugo Boss that designed the Nazi uniform, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. The I think that's what the history is.
Is that why they changed the name of the company from Hugo Boss to just Boss? They thought we wouldn't notice.
No, I don't think that's the reason. No, I don't.
What if Guess
What do you
design
mean?
Nazi? Then guess who we design clothes for?
What, man, what if? Imagine how bad it would look if the Nazis were wearing Crocs. Like,
Oh,
if they were wearing Crocs and Affliction T-shirts, if they were, that I feel is more the speed.
Hitler's
Oh.
got like a red Yankees cap
Yeah.
and like jorts and
Is there ever?
Jinko jeans.
It is. I didn't think that Jenko jeans. There's a group of people that are really trying hard to make Jenko jeans come back,
Oh no, they
and it
shouldn't.
is not working.
They should not.
They are trying really hard, man. I see them at the gym all the time. Some kids.
They just need something to break.
By the way, the kids listening to some very strange music. Not strange as in. It's just not the. I would have.
Just not something
Never-
you would guess they would get into.
Yeah,
or-
they're listening to Third Eye Blind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Matchbox 20. Like they tag in. There was a. My daughter showed me this post by some kid where he put like he was this jock, some jock kid. He's like vacationing with his friends and drinking and whatever,
Yeah.
and he's in Paris with his friends, and the music he chose was Push, the I wanna push you around. And he's just like having a good time. It's like,
Maybe
why
he
are
heard
they
it in
playing this?
Barbie, and he's like, you know
And
what, this isn't
she
bad.
goes,
I'm gonna play this at the next girl I see.
I love it. She's like, oh yeah, they just think it's a good song. I said, it's a song about about a man going through a horrible breakup. Do you not find it anyway? Semisonic, Closing Time. They were playing Closing Time of all of the songs.
We're
Very
wrapping
bizarre.
around to like the late to mid '90s, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's what it would be. Yeah.
I think I saw something like there's some like pop girl, famous pop girl that brought up like David Byrne.
Oh,
Their, like,
Sabrina
concert.
Carpenter.
Oh, is Olivia Rodrigo? I think her name is.
Okay.
So like like the kids are getting introduced to like good music
Mm-hmm.
through this. Like David Byrne, Talking Heads. That shit's amazing. That's good shit. Burning Down the House.
Sure.
Yeah. The Cure. She brought up Robert Smith.
Well,
looking
it's just
like
music,
looking
right?
Like
Like,
a
it's
big fat ant now.
But it's all just music, and then people can discover it and be moved by it, and I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
it's
and
fine.
now now it all feels current to them. It's kind of like the same thing where, like, you see all these articles where like Gen Z discovered Seinfeld and they hate it. It's because it's all like they don't see it through the lens of like this was before, because everything's available now. Everything's just there at the click of a button. Like
Right.
all this years and years of music, years and years of television shows. Like it might as well be current to them, right? So they're discovering this in real time, like it's just coming out.
It also doesn't have the baggage of discourse. It doesn't have the baggage of people doing.
Oh no, I
Pop
don't mean like
culture.
that. Like it just as an example, not the aspect where they're like Friends is racist. Like
Right.
I just mean like they're discovering all this stuff because it's all there to be discovered like instantaneously, and like they know it's older, but like it doesn't factor into it. Like this is just something that exists. That it's like if when you or I would like go to the video store and find something that might be older that sort of unlocks something in you,
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, for that is the psychology. I think if I had to rewind the tape, would be that it is. It was a special thing that no one else. I knew that nobody else could have an opinion on or anything like that. It could be a thing that only that it could be for me.
Right.
It was a special. It was like it's like as though you're. I know you haven't been on a walking trail or a hiking trail in a while, but like sometimes, you know, when you take a
Yuck.
yeah,
You.
it's like finding some sort of, you know, you just take a left on a trail and, you know, find a path, cut away from the actual um from the main trail,
And then you
and
find a
there's a
dead
little bit of
body.
awkwardness and weirdness initially, but then once you get on the other side of it, it's always amazing. You know, the fact that you sort of went through it, and that's what old movies are like, because it doesn't have, you know, because it's away from the sort of tedium of the conversation about what is Sabrina Carpenter doing, what is Taylor Swift doing, you know,
Yeah, it's something
then
frozen in an era that.
or it doesn't it just it's lying in a thicket somewhere, just waiting, that is untouched by everyone else,
Yeah.
you know, and it's sort of special because of that, right?
I guess that's the one difference from what we're because what the initial reaction when they're discovering this stuff is that, but then they take it to social media, and then it all of a sudden has this baggage.
well, with the Matchbox 20 and Third Eye Blind stuff, I think people are just there's no they can just play. They're listening to Nickelback, by the way, again. They,
I've softened on that. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm totally soft on that. I have no, but they are that entire period where the word Nickelback and it's associated with the memes and all of that.
yeah,
Amazingly for them, they skipped over all of that. So they are completely free of the baggage of having to care about what the right opinion about Nickelback or Matchbox 20 or Third Eye Blind is to have, you know.
I like
and
the
so
idea of
that's
like someone like stumbling across.
a good
Hey, you
thing.
got to listen to this, and it's like, I'm drunk again. He beat my mom,
Yeah.
punched her in the face, and sucked her dick.
Like eventually they will go through the thing, you know. But I
Yeah.
wonder how many times we went through. Like, what are the? I mean, is there a period in the 90s that you can remember of reaching back into some sort of obscure 80s or 70s thing that maybe our parents would be like, "What are you listening to?" Is there some sort of version of that? I would feel like I think that there was some sort of revival of the closest I would say would be the revival of either Boney M or ABBA. I think there was a brief revival of that, or
Yeah,
disco.
there kind of was like a sort of a modern revival of that because of TikTok. Because the Rasputin song was everywhere for a while.
Yeah.
And oh god, what's the other Bonnie M song? The other like famous Bonnie.
Money, money, money. No, that's in a rich man's
ABBA.
world. Oh, that's rich ABBA. Ra 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 speak. Oh, ma baker. Ma 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 ma. Was that is that Boney M?
I think so.
Ma baker. Is that's not the? But that's not the song that they. Those are the only ones that I do.
But yeah, like.
There was a Christmas song that Boney M sang.
But I think for me though, like if there was a band that kind of, it was either like, and it was right when I was getting out of high school, when I moved in with a roommate who had like a pretty good vinyl collection. It was a combination of Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. Like probably maybe the most like generic, obvious answer for two bands to sort of stumble across. But I remember like coming home from work. If it was just me in the house, everybody else was working, I'd like roll a joint, and I would put on like 3, and I would just sort of like sit back on the couch and listen to Immigrant Song with my eyes closed.
They were great. Oh, they were still are. Yeah, but they weren't. They never really went away in the 90s. I mean, I suppose they sort of dipped for a while.
Yeah, and like the early
didn't really-
2000s, like it
Their
wasn't
heyday
something-
was in the 70s, I suppose. But
and in St. Stephen, like it wasn't a huge thing. Like the huge thing in St. Stephen was AC/DC. That was everywhere. And like discovering that I didn't hate AC/DC was one because like there was a while where I absolutely hated AC/DC because I just assumed that like it's everywhere, it's fucking bullshit. But then my buddy gave me I can't remember which album it was, but it had Whiskey on the Rocks on it,
sure.
and that sort of unlocked something.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Sure. Yeah, but I suppose they don't have. Maybe they're in a better position to to discover things and discover music because they. I think we've run out. We've run the tank. We've run out of gas on the tank of cultural discourse about movies and music. Like
Yeah.
we've. I mean, the past 10 years, I feel like they've just over the people who get to have opinions, the right opinions, and the kind of opinions about things. You know, whether something is racist, sexist, misogynist, etc., homophobe, whatever. Like they overplayed their hand to such an extent, and that goes for both sides. You know, everyone. And that movie Sinners, I watched that movie Sinners yesterday.
Oh, what'd you think of that?
I loved it. I thought
Yeah,
it was great. I thought there was there's that middle portion where I don't know what the hell before up until that point where they're dancing. I was like, "Whoa, this is interesting." And then he goes in this completely strange direction where he does this little dissertation on music.
Oh
and
yeah, where it
brings
showed
the-
like cropping up in the crowd, like from every like era.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this guy is doing something interesting. He's kind of having fun with the thing, and it kind of opened it up because, you know, I'll be honest, like the trappings of any kind of schlock or kitsch really. I have an aversion. I have a very sort of bizarre psychological aversion to it. But there was, it doesn't. He doesn't venture into that at all. Like I think he's. And those two, like, and the way Michael B. Jordan plays those two guys is interesting because he doesn't. At no point do you think that they're the same person at all. Like he plays them very, very, very differently.
I mean,
and
like
so,
right from the beginning when you see that shot with them for the first time, where he hands him his brother the cigarette.
Yeah,
like that's just mind blowing. Like,
that's a very great. Yeah, that's a great. No, it was a lot of fun. It was. He clearly is having some fun with it. It's not a, you know, and you could do the, you know, I know that there is some sort of right wing version of it being some sort of race thing, and I guess if you wanted to do that with this movie, I guess you could, but I think psychologically just in everyone's patience has run out with that kind of bullshit anymore. So it's just, you know, whatever retarded libertarian opinion or whatever retarded woke opinion that you want to have, just keep it to the mental hospital that is your Twitter feed.
Yeah, like like obviously race was a part of like the DNA of the film, but it wasn't like those themes weren't presented in a way.
I mean, you could do the thing. I mean, if you were going to have that argument,
it was more naturalistic.
There's a way to do where you could do the thing. You could present a very easy counter argument, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything to do the argument about the
not,
like
it's not the part of the conversation I'm interested in, but I'm glad I experienced it.
I mean, yeah, just the race thing is just like it's a retarded fucking, you know. It's played out. It's at this point it's unnecessary. It's played out, and anyway, it's got nothing to do with the movie. I don't think.
Yeah, no. If anything, the thing that gets discussed the most about it, and I think.
But yeah, anyway, so that's what like
the music.
Saying, yeah, the music's fun.
Yeah, from the Irish folk songs to.
Sure,
like these like
Jack
jazzy,
O'Connell
bluesy kind of numbers.
Yeah,
like
I think he's having just fun about he's just like making a movie about music, and he seems to be just having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
and,
when it comes to, that's
looks like
aside from
like
28
blast.
years later, that's my favorite movie this year so far.
I didn't ask for your opinion about what your favorite movies were.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't give you
volunteering.
We volunteer your
Sinners,
give me your list of movies, Brian. Nobody asked. Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for your opinion.
Sinners, 28 years later.
Again,
and
he's going to
Wallace
give me a
and
list. Okay. I love Wallace and Gromit.
Did you see the new one? The one on Netflix?
Of course. Yes,
That's
I love Wallace.
great.
Yeah. I think Wallace and Gromit is great.
Yeah. Thank you.
What do you mean thank you? You didn't make it. You thanking for having an opinion?
Oh, you didn't know I worked at Ardman?
What do you didn't make it? You're having you're thanking me
Thank
for
you
because
for
you had
validating my opinion.
it's an opinion. You might as well have just farted. It's just it doesn't it doesn't mean anything. I thank you, idiot. Thank you. I also liked it. Oh, you mean you liked this movie that fucking millions
Everybody
of people
likes?
Yes. What a brilliant.
The least controversial
What a-
movie to come out this year. Oh,
What a
Wallace and
brilliant-
Gromit? No, fuck that woke shit.
I gave it a thumbs up. Oh, great.
Oh, wow, cool. You
Look,
must
even the
be-
Arab guys are dressed well. Look at that.
Oh,
I mean,
need to get their teeth worked.
oh, the
on.
dentist is a problem. But look at even the kids.
Oh
seem
man,
to
I love a
have dressed
fez. You think do they still wear fezzes? Is a fez still a thing?
I haven't been to the Middle East, but I'm sure it is. In a
I'm
long
not
time.
like assuming you were there like last Thursday or something. Like you just swung by. You know, I have to go back there to the gathering every like so often.
The thing in the Middle East that you have to remember in all of these sort of traditional societies, and this is a thing that is like they used to love, is that there's the idea of a uniform, like just wearing the same thing,
Yeah.
is very appealing, you know. So they're not burdened with this, with the, that's bizarre. That's Kanye West. Just
No, that was the video for Hail Hitler.
yeah, there was a. For our listeners, we're just watching World War II footage, and there's
Little
pictures.
black kid.
Yeah, there's the North Africa, in the North African campaign, and they're in looks like Algeria, and there's a black kid who was given the Hitler salute.
Man, I know so little
And-
about the North African campaign. Like almost
Rommel.
everything I know about the North African campaign comes from Indiana Jones movies.
Brilliant.
It's embarrassing.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, where Fala almost ate the date, and then Indy stopped him because the monkey was dead, and he said bad dates.
That's
That's what I know about the Northern African campaign of World
well, you
War
should.
II.
I mean, you know.
You know when Rick had to get the papers to get Ilsa and her husband out of
Yeah.
Casablanca.
What do you mean? What do
He's
you
like
gonna
any other man, only more so.
do? You know. I mean, there's not. Yeah, I know about as much as anybody else, I suppose.
You know more than I do.
I don't really know that much. I know that Rommel was kicked out of North Africa, and then that's when the beginning of the end. Oh, look, a little German penis.
They're hanging down.
Oh,
wow, yeah, they were gay. Playing in the water.
naked. Yeah.
Oh, now they're having like a Top Gun volleyball scene.
Oh yeah. No, they're playing soccer, idiot. Or football, as they would call it. Anyway, that was a long dissertation with long history.
Yeah,
Dissertation unnecessary.
it's kind of
I'm
a
sure.
history podcast. If you
I'm
think
sure
about
Patrick would disagree. I'm sure he'll send me an email, me like, Arif, you're an idiot. This is what you got wrong.
it. He'd draw you like with a sign that says "I'm stupid."
Yeah, that's right. I am with stupid, and it's my picture pointing at me.
And then me in the corner eating a candy hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't make disparaging comments about you, I don't think.
Well, you know better than I would. I like Patrick. I met him like a couple times. I like him.
Yes, Patrick, big friend of the show. He's probably going to listen to this. All right, Patrick, Brian, what do you got coming up? What are we going to wrap this sucker up?
We're going to the what's the name of the campground on Saturday? we're
No
going?
idea.
Well, we're going
Sussex?
there. Yeah, like the chipmunk. Here, I'll look it up because it's
Chipmunk? You were going to
Chipmunk
say
campground. It's probably one of the first fucking
Chipmunk Campground.
Pinecone Campground. We're at the Pinecone Campground in Sussex at 9:00. I don't know if that's something that you can get tickets for. There doesn't seem to be any like advertising.
Yeah.
Like we're just gonna show up in a campground where people are trying to enjoy their vacation and just like
Yes.
annoy them with their libertarian nonsense.
Who, me? I don't have
No,
any
not you.
libertarian nonsense.
Us,
Who's gonna?
all of us.
You don't have libertarian. What do you mean? What libertarian nonsense?
I'm just gonna show
Well,
up.
you're just
and-
saying words now.
Yeah,
You don't have libertarian. What libertarian nonsense are you saying?
I don't know. I
You
want
wanna
to
stop the steal?
I'm just gonna.
You have
read a
jokes
rock-
about the Epstein list.
I should.
You don't want war with Iran. What is the libertarian?
Hey, what's going on with that list, anyways? It doesn't exist now.
I don't know. All the MAGA people were all. I mean, this was their holy grail. That list,
Oh man, you
and
could
it's fun to watch them.
you could hear the
Watch
Windows
that
95
guy.
shutdown noise rattle the windows when that hit. Holy fuck! All the takes, every single take was fucking amazing. It was from like, well, that was a long time ago, so who cares? To like, well, I don't know that if there was a list, wouldn't Joe Biden have released it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that, or to like, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's fucking kids, but he's getting the brown people out, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Like all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, release the
watching
list.
watching them turn on their own guys. It's fun to watch.
That's
Why are you
actually what we're
watching-
gonna do at the Pine Cone Campground. We're gonna read the Epstein list.
Yeah. We have
Client
no.
list. So if you want to hear,
No, there'll be no Epstein. There'll be no politics. Hopefully, we'll keep the politics.
if you want to hear who's on the Epstein client list, show up at the Pine
That's right.
Cone Campground in Sussex,
Yes.
9 p.m. on Saturday.
Please drive from wherever. We have it. I promise you. We will read the names out loud and we will kill their families.
That's right in front of them,
Right in front of
right
them.
in front of all of you. We
Yeah.
have a few of them.
We have the
actually.
whole list, actually.
Yeah, I've
Please
got
come.
Bill Gates in my trunk.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that show, and I guess I'm going out to Riverview the third Friday of in September. The Riverview Review.
You are.
Yeah,
Who's the
Michelle Petit is the I think
headliner?
the headliner of that.
Yeah. Well, enjoy, man. That should be fun.
Yeah, no, that should be a good time. You got another campground show coming up. At,
Yeah, I think I got
Crystal Beach,
Crystal Beach sometime in August.
August 2nd, I want to say.
I'm opening for Jason Rouse. I guess.
Oh shit! Really?
Comic Sutra,
Wow, when's that?
August.
Oh fuck, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man. Should be fun. You and I, yeah, we're in Fredericton. We had a fun time at
Yeah.
the old what is it called?
The
Red Rover? No,
no
maybe no.
yeah no, not maybes. Well, it's where the
Rustico.
Rustico, yeah, it's where the good Mexican restaurant used to be.
Oh, come on, Brian.
I can't even remember the name of that restaurant, but that was an amazing Mexican restaurant. Except it got shut down because of health reasons.
Oh yeah, that's probably
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't so great. I guess Jessica Alba went there once because there was like a photo of her, like up on the restaurant and
Oh,
some
hello.
of the placemats.
Oh,
So yeah, no, I ate in a place where Jessica Alba ate once.
Why was she in Fredericton?
I don't know. She was on her way to a better place.
Oh, maybe
I don't know. Maybe they used to shoot movies in like Fredericton and St. John and stuff.
St. John, yes, but I don't know Fredericton. What the hell is in Fredericton? Place blows. I mean, I love Fredericton.
Yeah, what a
Anyway.
great town.
Thank you for listening, everybody. We love you.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, we're glad you listened. I know I said we.
Yeah, no, we're glad you listened. Thank you, and make sure you come out to the Pinecone Campground to hear who's on the Epstein list. It's-
Please, we'll tell you all the names. We promise.
Pam Bondi's gonna do a Type 5.
That's right. All right. Good night, everyone.
Right.
Bye bye.